Let me tell you a story about a lawyer from the 5 towns. There's a boy that I met in my brother's school in Israel. This boy is now learning for his 5th year in Israel straight. This boy lived in Far Rockaway, New York. He was one of the biggest rebels over there at the time. Thank you. One of the biggest rebels there at the time. This boy's parents were going away for Shabbat, and this boy was planning a party on Shabbat to end all parties. He had a party set that all the boys and girls from the neighborhood were coming. They were going to blast music, drugs, God knows what else was going to happen in that house on Shabbat. It's about an hour and a half to Shabbat. And a beautiful brand new Lexus pulls up into this kid's driveway. And the guy starts honking his horn. Nee, 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 nee. And the kid comes, he peeks his head out, and he sees that there's this religious guy sitting behind the seat. And the kid's like, I don't want to know what, the kid runs back into the house. You know, we didn't even start the party yet, already I'm in trouble. Deet, 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 deet. Honking his horn. He honks again, and again, the kid finally comes out. And the guy says, kiddo, I need some help to take the stuff out of my trunk. The kid said, what are you talking about? Who are you? He said, oh, my name is something or other. And the kid heard the name. This guy's one of the hotshot lawyers in the 5 towns. A millionaire. And the guy said, I need some help to take the stuff for you out of my trunk. The kid said, what are you talking about, stuff for me? The guy pops his trunk, and the whiff coming out of the trunk of the most delicious food in the world seized the kid. He said, what is that smell? And he goes over to the trunk, and there's about $900 worth of food in the trunk of that car. Ridiculous amount of deli, of chicken, of meat, of anything, of drink, everything you can possibly think of. This guy went and bought out chapanash over there. And he said to the kid, Tishma, I know you're planning on having a party. And I imagine the amount of cooking that's going to happen here on Shabbat is going to be crazy. I'm not telling you not to party, have a great time. Just one thing, do me a favor please, don't cook. Don't turn on a fire on Shabbos. I bought you all this food as a gift. I want all of you guys to sit around the table, sing a song or two, have some delicious food. It's still Shabbos and you all know how to do it. Just have a little part of Shabbos. The kid told me, he called all his friends. They all grabbed the food, they went running inside. They set up the table. He got out his mother's best tablecloth, which he found out afterwards was the Pesach tablecloth. They had to throw out. But he got out the most beautiful tablecloth. He set up the table. They lit candles. They ended up having a beautiful Shabbat. Why? Because a lawyer decided that he's going to use his talent as a lawyer to lawyer a kid. That's all he did. He lawyered him. He figured out what it was that this kid, how he can work this kid, how he can move the kid. Exactly what he would have done in a courtroom, just to figure out the angle of how to be the best. He figured out the kid's angle and he went for the jugular. And he won. I ask you, is that guy a lawyer? Absolutely. Is his purpose in this world a lawyer? No. His purpose in this world is being able to figure out the angle of something and having the ability to take that opportunity and to seize it.